I can't stand when people talk to flat earth people and they try to humiliate them and be like, look at you thinking the earth is flat, you're so stupid and I'm so smart, when in reality there's a lot of really weird things about the shape of the earth. I'm like, well, I also have some questions about the shape of the earth and how satellites never seem to break or hit any space debris, and there's like thousands of them, and there's never any issues. We never see them collide and fall to the earth. And there's like 10,000 of them, and they never go out. And there's space junk everywhere going thousands of miles a second, which is way stronger than any bullet, and you can't possibly track it. Why is that? Like stuff like that. Like, I'm an inquisitive guy. And so that's why flat earth people, I don't find them to be stupid at all. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was something legitimately nefarious going on with our current model of the universe. I mean, obviously it's not what they say it is. I love conversations like that, but people are always trying to be like, oh, sir, you're either going to humiliate him and he's going to look stupid, or you're going to look stupid, or you guys are just going to fucking say all the stupid shit. It's like, dude, it's fascinating. People get so mad. There's so much around this because people are like, well, you know, it's called the bending of light. You know, you're always talking about the water when you're the ship and the fucking curvature, and try doing that on land, faggot. It's like, yeah, it's called the salt flats, and where is that? Ecuador, Venezuela? You can see like 150 miles with no curve. I'm not saying the earth is flat. I'm just saying that's fascinating. They're like, well, I mean, try doing that. Try doing that on the moon, faggot. It's like, dude, try just talking about something and not being terrified all the time. How's that sound? How's it sound to just, you know, not assume? When people are like, they're these experts on light bending, it's like, you don't even know if it's a wave or a particle. It's both. It can't be. It can't be both a wave and a particle. A particle and a wave cannot simultaneously exist. A photon and a wave can't both exist. So when people say the frequency of infrared versus ultraviolet and all that, that means energy is transferring through a medium. If you ever see a wave with water, it just, the water doesn't move. It's the energy moves. That's how a wave works. A medium vibrates, zip. A photon is like a bullet. It's a particle. And that's the only way they can explain traveling through a vacuum, because they didn't think that one through. It can't be a wave and a particle. That's like a vegan meat eater. Those are two things that can't. So how could it be a wave and a particle? And then they go, well, you're not smart enough to understand. Here's a team of Jews. No. See? Someone just said light's a string. Right. I'm not saying what isn't. I'm fascinated by this stuff, and I just find that world to be interesting. It could all be a psyop. It could all be bullshit. It could be a way to discredit valid conspiracy theories. I don't think so. I think there's way too many things about it that are fucking insane, where it's not one of those hiding in plain sight psyop things where it's like it's meant to discredit. You know, like I've been wrong many times in my life, but I can usually spot those red herring type things where they're trying to pull you away. You know, with the it's called the prestige and magic, where you guys get it. I don't feel that that's it. Oh, and dude, modern engineering wouldn't work if the world was flat. People always say that, but they never give me any examples. None. They always go, well, there's all the scientific evidence. There's pages and thousands of years. And then I always say, like what? And they always go, well, all of it. Every bit of it. I'm like, how does a satellite not ever break? Thousands of satellites spinning for years and years and years with space junk, and you never see them, they never break. No one's ever like, well, the satellite broke, so we don't have internet today. Never happens. How is that possible? Well, I mean, Big Bear, you wouldn't. There's so many things that are bizarre. Why is the sun and the moon the exact same size in the sky, even though they're 400 times different in size? I mean, the odds they're exactly the same size is insane. That doesn't make any sense. And then NASA has already lied to us about the moon landing. That is a fact. So we can't just believe them. They're liars. And the image of globe Earth has been photoshopped. I've seen interviews with the guy who did it. He brags about it. He brags about how it's a composite image, and of course he has to manipulate it and change it because there's no way to just show an image of the Earth from a satellite. There's no images of Earth from the satellites. None. They're all artist renditions.